How many times have you been nice to someone who only used it against you? How many times have you kept giving, hoping things would change, only to get burned again? Let me tell you something. Being kind to a narcissist isn't helping them. It's destroying you. You deserve better. But are you strong enough to walk away, or will you keep letting them drain your life? Narcissists see your kindness as weakness. Let's get one thing straight. Narcissists don't respect kindness. They see it as a tool to control you. Every time you let them slide, every time you give them the benefit of the doubt, they take another inch. Before you know it, they're walking all over you. That stops today. Stop giving them a free pass. Stand your ground and let them know you're not to be messed with. See, the problem isn't your kindness. Kindness is a strength. The problem is when you give it to the wrong people. Narcissists thrive on taking advantage of good-hearted people because they think you won't fight back. They think you'll keep saying, it's okay, keep forgiving, keep trying to see the good in them. They bet on your patience. They bet on your tolerance. And if you let them, they will drain every ounce of energy from you. But here's the truth. You are stronger than they think. It's time to flip the script. Stop being a people pleaser. Stop second-guessing yourself. You don't have to be rude. You don't have to be aggressive. But you do have to be firm. Your kindness should be earned, not handed out freely to people who abuse it. Think about it. If you had $1 million, would you just give it away to someone who constantly disrespected you? Of course not. So why are you giving away your energy, your time, and your kindness to someone who only takes? Your kindness is valuable. Protect it. That means setting boundaries. That means saying no without guilt. That means understanding that walking away doesn't make you mean, it makes you strong. The moment you stop reacting to their games, the moment you stop letting their words control you, they lose all power over you. And here's the best part. When you stop wasting kindness on the wrong people, you have more of it for the right ones. Your energy goes where it's appreciated. Your strength builds where it's respected. And suddenly, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. So remember this. Kindness is a gift, not a weakness, but only when you give it to the right people. Protect your peace, stand your ground, and never let a narcissist mistake your kindness for weakness again. Being nice won't change them. You think if you just love them harder, support them more, or keep the peace, they'll change? Hell no. They don't want peace, they want control. You can't fix a narcissist. The only thing you can do, get stronger and cut them off. Let's be real. No amount of kindness, patience, or love will change a narcissist. You can spend years trying to explain yourself, trying to get them to understand your perspective, trying to earn their respect, but it won't work. Because narcissists don't care about understanding. You're dealing with someone who thrives on control, not connection. And that's the trap most people fall into. You think if you just love them harder, or support them more, or keep the peace, they'll finally change. You tell yourself, maybe if I prove I'm good enough, they'll treat me differently. But let me tell you something. You could be the most loyal, selfless, giving person on the planet, and a narcissist will still find a way to use you. Why? Because it's not about you. It's about them. They don't want peace, they want power. They don't want to grow, they want control. They don't want love, they want validation. And if you keep waiting for them to change, you'll waste years of your life walking on eggshells, hoping for a different outcome that will never come. But here's where your power comes in. You don't have to change them. You only have to change you. The moment you realize that their approval means nothing, the moment you stop seeking validation from someone who thrives on keeping you small, you take your power back. So instead of wasting energy trying to fix them, shift that energy into fixing yourself. Focus on building your confidence. Focus on setting boundaries that protect your peace. Focus on surrounding yourself with people who uplift you, not drain you. Because at the end of the day, you are not responsible for changing a narcissist. You are responsible for changing your response to them. That's where real freedom is. Not improving yourself to them, but improving to yourself that you don't need their approval. So let them stay stuck in their toxic mindset. Let them play their mind games with someone else. You're moving forward. You're growing. You're becoming unstoppable. And that's something no narcissist can ever take away from you. Stop letting them drain your energy. Every second you spend trying to please them, explain yourself, or prove your worth is energy stolen from your own growth. They want you exhausted, drained, and doubting yourself. Don't give them that power. Redirect that energy into building yourself up. Now, here's the hard truth. Narcissists thrive on draining your energy. They want to see you exhausted, frustrated, and questioning your worth. They don't care about your happiness. They don't care about your dreams or your goals. They only care about themselves. And they will take everything from you if you let them. But here's the good news. You don't have to let them. You have the power to stop them from draining your energy, and it starts with one simple decision. Protect your peace. Think about your energy like it's currency. You only have a finite amount each day. The question is, where are you spending it? Every time you engage with a narcissist, they're taking something from you. Whether it's your time, your mental focus, or your emotional strength, they feed off your reactions and wear you down. They will keep draining you until there's nothing left to give. But that's only if you let them. So today you get to make a choice. Will you allow them to take from you, or will you take back your power and protect your energy? Start by setting clear boundaries. Stop engaging in pointless arguments. Don't feed into their drama. Every time they try to pull you into their world of manipulation and chaos, you have a choice. You can walk away. Stop explaining yourself over and over. Stop trying to prove your worth to someone who will never see it. Stop giving them your emotional energy when they won't even acknowledge it. By choosing not to engage, you're not giving up. You're choosing to protect yourself. And in doing so, you're choosing to invest that energy into things that matter. Your growth, your goals, your future. You're choosing to feed your own fire rather than letting someone else put it out. When you stop letting them drain you, you start to feel recharged. You feel stronger, clearer, more focused. And the more you protect your peace, the more you'll realize you don't need their validation. You don't need to prove anything to them. All you need is to stay in your lane, stay focused on your path, and keep moving forward. So today, choose yourself. Protect your energy, protect your peace, and watch how your life starts to shift. You are your greatest investment. Don't let anyone take that from you. Walk away and let them starve. Narcissists thrive on attention and validation. When you argue, explain, or defend yourself, you're feeding them. Silence is your power. Distance is your weapon. Walk away, stay focused, and watch them crumble without your energy. One of the hardest things you'll ever do is walk away from someone who's draining you, especially when it's a narcissist. They've had their grip on you for so long, twisting your emotions, controlling your reactions, and using your kindness as a weapon. You might think you need to explain yourself one last time, or you need to stay and fight to prove a point. But here's the hard truth. You don't owe them anything. Walking away doesn't make you weak. It doesn't make you a quitter. In fact, it's the strongest, most empowering move you can make. When you walk away from a narcissist, you're telling them, you no longer have control over me. I'm taking back my peace. I'm taking back my life. It's hard to cut ties, especially if the narcissist is someone you care about. Maybe it's a family member, a friend, or even a partner. But here's the thing, staying around only keeps you stuck. Narcissists thrive on keeping people hooked, keeping them tied down with guilt, manipulation, and emotional games. They need your energy to survive. And the moment you stop giving it to them, they starve. And when they start to starve, that's when you see their true colors. They'll try to guilt trip you, manipulate you, or make you feel like you're the one in the wrong. But the more you hold firm, the more you realize that you don't need them to feel validated. You have your own strength, your own worth, your own purpose. Walking away means you stop playing their games. It means you break free from their toxic cycle and start focusing on what really matters, your growth, your happiness, your peace of mind. And it's the first step toward creating a life that doesn't revolve around their drama. When you let go, you make room for better things. You open up space for relationships that lift you, for opportunities that inspire you, for a life that challenges you to grow and evolve. So take a deep breath, walk away with your head held high. Stop begging for validation from someone who doesn't respect you. Let them starve in their own negativity. Because when you choose to leave them behind, you choose to invest in a future that's bigger than anything they could ever offer. That's where your power lies. Respect yourself enough to stop playing their game. You don't owe anyone constant forgiveness, explanations, or second chances, especially not someone who disrespects you. The strongest move you can make? Respect yourself enough to stop engaging. One of the most important lessons you'll ever learn is respecting yourself enough to stop playing games with people who don't value you. Narcissists are masters of manipulation. They thrive on keeping you in a cycle of confusion, doubt, and emotional exhaustion. But the moment you stop engaging in their toxic games, you take back your power. You've probably spent countless hours explaining yourself, defending your worth, or trying to get them to see things from your perspective. But narcissists don't care about your perspective. They only care about their own. And if you keep chasing their approval, you're only feeding into their need for control. That's the game they want you to play. Here's the truth. You don't have to keep playing. Respecting yourself means recognizing that your time, energy, and emotional health are more important than their need to manipulate you. You don't have to explain your boundaries over and over. You don't have to apologize for taking care of yourself. You deserve to be treated with dignity. And if they can't give you that, then it's time to stop playing their game. Imagine this, if you knew that every time you stepped into their world, you were stepping into a battlefield, one where the rules were rigged against you, would you still engage? Would you still fight a battle that was never meant to be won? The answer is no. You would walk away because you know your energy is too precious to waste on people who refuse to meet you at your level. Setting boundaries is a form of self-respect. It's you saying, I value myself too much to let you treat me this way. I am done with the drama. I am done with the games. You don't have to shout it from the rooftops, but your actions speak volumes. Boundaries are your shield. When you respect yourself enough to stand firm, you stop giving them permission to take what isn't theirs. It's not always easy to enforce these boundaries, but every time you do, you reclaim a piece of your peace, your strength, and your power. You are worthy of respect, and when you stop playing their game, you start playing your own. A game where you control your own life, your own happiness, and your own future. So today, choose yourself, set the boundaries you need to protect your peace. And remember, you are stronger when you stand up for yourself because no one else will do it for you. Kindness without boundaries is self-destruction. Being kind doesn't mean being weak, but kindness without limits, that's self-sabotage. Narcissists will take and take until you've got nothing left. Set boundaries, enforce them, no apologies. We've all been there, giving more of ourselves than we should, trying to be the bigger person, trying to make things work. You want to be kind, compassionate, and understanding? And that's great. Kindness is a strength. But here's the truth you need to hear. Kindness without boundaries is self-destruction. You can be the most generous, loving, caring person, but if you give it away to the wrong people, you will end up drained, frustrated, and emotionally exhausted. Narcissists know this. They see your kindness and your willingness to help as something they can use against you. They'll take and take until there's nothing left of you, and they won't even bat an eye while doing it. Setting boundaries is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. It's about recognizing that your time, your energy, your peace are sacred, and you have the right to protect them. When you give without limits, you end up giving away all of your personal power. You start losing yourself because you're constantly putting others' needs before your own. And let me tell you, you can't pour from an empty cup. Boundaries are not meant to be walls that isolate you from the world. They're meant to create a healthy space where you can thrive. By protecting your kindness, you ensure that you're not giving it to people who don't value it. You choose to reserve it for those who appreciate it and for the things that build you up, not tear you down. Think of it this way. You're not a doormat. You're a force. Every time you allow someone to walk all over you, you diminish your own power. But every time you stand up for yourself, every time you enforce your boundaries, you remind the world and yourself that you know your worth. You are worthy of respect, love, and care. And when you demand that from the world, you're giving yourself the permission to grow. Setting boundaries doesn't mean you're being cruel or cold. It means you're protecting your inner peace. You are teaching others how to treat you and showing them that your kindness has value. When you stop letting people take from you without giving anything in return, you start to see just how much your strength, your focus, and your energy are worth. So today, I want you to do something powerful. Set a boundary, protect your peace, and reclaim your power. Your kindness is a gift, but it's a gift you need to protect. Because when you protect yourself, you show the world just how strong, wise, and unstoppable you really are. Level up so they can't touch you. You want to beat a narcissist? Win at life. Elevate yourself mentally, physically, financially. The best revenge? Becoming unstoppable. Make them regret ever thinking they could hold you back. One of the most powerful things you can do for yourself is to let go of people who drain you, especially narcissists. It's tough, I get it. There's a part of you that wants to fix things, that wants to believe they'll change, or that you can love them enough to make it work. But here's the hard truth. You can't change them, and they don't deserve you. Letting them go isn't weakness, it's strength. It's recognizing that you are worthy of a life filled with people who appreciate, respect, and uplift you. It's understanding that you are not defined by someone else's inability to see your worth. Narcissists love to control the narrative, love to make you feel small, and love to keep you trapped in their toxic world. But here's the thing, you don't have to stay in their world. When you walk away from a narcissist, you're not giving up. You're choosing yourself over someone who will never see you for who you truly are. You are making the decision to stop giving away pieces of your soul to someone who will never value it. And in that, you take back your power. Every day you stay tied to someone who doesn't treat you right, you're giving away your time and your energy. But every time you decide to let them go, you're making room for something greater. You're opening yourself up to relationships that nurture your growth, that encourage you to be the best version of yourself, and that allow you to thrive without the weight of toxic negativity. This doesn't mean you have to be cruel. It doesn't mean you have to make a scene. Letting go can be quiet, calm, and intentional. It's as simple as saying, I deserve better than this. I'm choosing peace, I'm choosing my happiness, and I'm walking away from anything that doesn't align with that. When you let go, you free yourself from their grip. You give yourself the space to grow, to focus on your dreams, to find your purpose without constantly being dragged down. You stop living in the shadow of their narcissism, and you step into your own light. So today, I want you to remember this. Letting them go is the most powerful thing you can do for yourself. It's not giving up. It's giving yourself the freedom to rise higher than they could ever drag you down. You deserve better. And when you let them go, you make room for the life you've always deserved. So here's the truth. You don't owe a narcissist anything. They'll take, manipulate, and drain you until there's nothing left. But you deserve peace, respect, and real connections. The answer is simple. Stop being nice to them. Take your power back, protect your peace, and start living for yourself. You've got this. What's your experience with narcissists? Have you let go of toxic people in your life? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear your story. And if you're ready to level up and learn how to reclaim your strength, check out the next video in the playlist right here. You'll find more tools to help you overcome the toxic people in your life and unlock your full potential. Don't wait. Click it now.